31 goals from just 26 Man City appearances, including those 25 goals from 19 Premier League games. The Norwegian beast has been scoring for fun since he made his move to Premier League, so much so that the death, taxes and Erling Haaland scoring has become the three new certainties in life. And well, all of the stats, goals and numbers from Haaland should make City better, right? But that isn't the case. Even with his record-breaking goals, City still find themselves on second spot in the league, 5 points off from the Arsenal, and for their standards, this is not good. And also compared to last season, they have earned 5 less points as well. And that's why this raises a debatable question. Is City better without Haaland? Oh wait Erling, wait, let me talk. Let me talk. Well, City haven't been bad this season. They still are creating and scoring, except away at Spurs, because that stadium, that Spurs stadium, is cursed for Pep. But anyway, that's not the point over here. The argument over here is that Haaland is making this City side quite predictable and too direct. And when we talk about Guardiola's side, predictable word is the last thing that you want to use for his team. Because in last years, his side was filled with great false nine where Pep used to attack with them in 4-4 shape in which anyone would make their way into the box. But now that they have a big and obvious target man, it's easy for teams to predict the flow of attack and how to stop him, even though there are still few who can stop him. And also if you look at the history of Pep Guardiola's managerial career, he's really never had a great experience with a conventional centre forward. Like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, when he signed for Barcelona, he scored goals and really good goals, but still he made that Pep's Barcelona too direct, and that's why we all know what happened. Next he was sold to AC Milan, and then Messi and Pep invented that false nine position. Anyway, coming back to City, well, as far as Haaland is concerned, he's enjoying his life at Premier League. He's scoring goals for fun, he's breaking records, and also he's collecting hat-tricks for fun as well, right? But now here is the real catch. City as a team are scoring exactly at the same rate as last season, back when they did not had Erling Haaland. That's surprising, isn't it? But also on the other end of the pitch, they are conceding 40% more goals than before. City's rate of points per game has gone down from 2.45 to 2.25 this season. Their XG has also decreased from 1.89 to 1.29 per game. And now for the first time since 2020, Manchester City are not favourites to win the league. I mean, of course, the season is still long, but still, the world's best team after signing the best striker got worse. How? Like, could you imagine it? Of course, I'm not blaming Erling Haaland for all the City's problem, but still, some of them, especially their pattern of attack, has dramatically changed with him. You could see these two maps which shows where strikers received the passes last season and where Haaland is receiving this season. The one from the last season is more spread on wide areas as well as on deeper side of the pitch, and that's the fluidity City striker showed before. And the one with Haaland is clearly restricted in the box, mostly on the left side of the penalty area. I mean, instead of drifting wide and creating overloads, Haaland is a player who insists others to play the final pass always towards him. Of course, he do have a good conversion rate, but you know that's too predictable. Like, they always looks for cutbacks, through balls from left half space as Haaland moves towards that left side of the penalty area. And if you all remember, Haaland in his Dortmund days used to rely on end-to-end stuff. I mean, he used to feast on transitions. Of course, he added that new aspect to this City team as well, but this also made the team too direct. And as we all know, City likes that patient positional gameplay, especially in that final third where they will have good bodies forward. So even if they loses the ball, they will have people to win it back by counter-pressing it quickly. And all of these things were quite normal for City last season. I mean, they have set the standards quite high. But when you have figure like Haaland up front, it kind of prompts you to play a lot more quicker and directly, which is kind of risky, because you know you are kind of relying on him to score all the goals, which is not a good sign. And also while doing so, you are playing a lot more quicker and direct, which is kind of risky, as I said, because if you lose any single pass while playing it quicker or direct into the final third, there are high chances that you could really get railed on counter-attacks. And well, that's the whole problem of City's defense throughout this season. And as I said, they are conceding 40% more goals this season. Well, here is the reason: counter-attacks and fast breaks. Well, while playing direct, especially into the final third, to gain more control up front with Haaland, Pep tried different attacking shapes, mostly throughout the right. He's now using Grealish to slow down the things and attract defenders and create space for the midfielder to push them inside the box close to Haaland, which has been the good thing. But on the other hand, to control counter-attacks, Pep has changed his backline. That left back position, which was used to be of Joao Cancelo but got replaced by Nathan Ake to bring some security. And this has indeed stopped much of the creativity through left channel as season gone on. And also now the worst part is that they have loaned out Cancelo to Bayern Munich. And Joao Cancelo was someone who used to bring a lot of creativity, especially through that left half space. Those cutbacks, those crosses inside the box were quite accurate. But without him, City has lost a little bit of creativity as we did saw it against Spurs. Anyway, let's not get more into tactics. The point is that City's lineup have more of a defensive approach nowadays rather than the one where they used to play it in a fearful manner. I mean, City doesn't do that thing where they used to move the ball around into the final third with an ease. All the bodies mostly were in opposition's half but had a shape to stop the counter-attacks. But now it's different. I mean, look at Rodri's position this season. It's too deep as compared to last season, just like Chelsea's and Liverpool position in points table this season. So all of the things that are happening currently with Manchester City are sure a head scratcher for Pep Guardiola right now. But on the fair side, Haaland has done what you expect from him, to score goals. Of course, he still is a work in progress. I mean, he's just 22. But you know, whatever Guardiola has taught us, or whatever we have seen from Guardiola from last years, is that Guardiola always have a plan. But yeah, there is still a little bit more work for him to do. City still are good with Haaland, but when the games becomes too tight and cagey, it's that when Haaland becomes a worrying thing, as City's fluidity gets restricted. Anyway, this season is still long. They have to play Champions League, and Haaland is gonna be very important part for them, especially for Guardiola, because as much as he's restricted, as much as his qualities are confined, but when it comes to scoring goals, there is no other guy like him. It's just about finding an attacking pattern with him. City are still good with him and maybe still good without him. Anyway, that's it for today guys. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts about the current situation of Manchester City. I mean, things are looking little bit off. But anyway, let me know your thoughts into the comments down below. And if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe the channel and also share this video. And as usual, I'll meet you soon with another new video. Until that time, as you all know, just enjoy the game.